welcome back to my channel. This is going to be my weekly makeup basket for this week, so let's get right into it. Before I kind of get started, I kind of wanted to make an announcement. In my last weekly makeup basket, I was going to be using my Bare Minerals powder foundation, the pressed version, and I just really haven't been getting along with that. I find I don't really like it as a foundation when I use it on its own. If I use enough to get any coverage, I feel like it looks pretty cakey on me. I always really like their loose foundation, so I'm not sure if it's just a difference between those two products or if I just, don't like using it in the summer. I don't have air conditioning right now, so I feel kind of dewy and sticky all the time. I don't know if that has something to do with it, but I just really have not been liking it. So I decided not to continue using that in my Finish 15 by Halloween project anymore. So what I'm subbing in is I thought I wanted to sub in something pretty similar. So I have a pressed powder, and this is from Neutrogena. It's just a translucent powder, and this is what it looks like right now. So I thought I would just show you guys this. And I have been using this. I've been carrying this in my purse. I carry a little brush with me as well, and I kind of use this for touch-ups throughout the day. So that is how I'm going to be using this, and this will be in my project replacing that other foundation. So in that vein, I do have my Laura Mercier Smooth Finish Flawless Fluid in my Project 10 pan right now that I'm trying to get through, but this week I have kind of been not in a formal office setting. It's been very informal. I wish I could kind of explain what I'm doing better, but unfortunately this rotation has been very unorganized, and there hasn't been a lot for us to do. We've been helping out at some food pantries run by the organization that we are working for, and we have been helping out with a kids camp, which is not really nutrition related. We did teach a nutrition lesson there today, which was nice, but we really just haven't been doing much, and I felt like, why waste my fancy high-end foundation when I am, not really doing anything? So what I've been using instead has been my favorite summer foundation, which is my Bourjois Healthy Mix Serum Foundation. This is just a very light coverage, really comfortable, great summer foundation. So this is in the shade Vanilla? Yeah, 52 Vanilla. I really like it. I'm actually probably a little too dark for this right now since I have a bit of a tan going on, but once I shear it out on my skin, it's not super noticeable. But if it was a fuller coverage foundation, I feel like it wouldn't really match me right now. I'm still using my Bare Minerals Warmth bronzer. I've been really trying to get through this because it's not my favorite bronzer, so I've been wearing it. I kind of put it on my temples and my cheeks before I put on my blush, and then I put it on my neck, and then if I have my shoulders showing, I put it on my shoulders. I just am really excited to get through this. It has been going down, but I'm sick of it, so I really want to get rid of it. Then for blush, I am still working on my Tarte Magic Blush. This is a kind of matte blush from Tarte. The other one I'm trying to work on is more shimmery, and like I said, I'm in a very informal, casual setting these past 2 weeks, so I didn't feel like I needed to, shimmer up my cheeks at all. So this is the one I've been going for. I have no idea if I'm going to hit ban on this, but I'm really, really trying. So I've been pairing that with 2 different cream blushes this week and also last week. And that is the How About Them Apples palette, which I'm sure you remember from my old Project 10 pan, the shade Candy. And I've also gotten out my Benefit Majorette blush. I just really want to make a dent in some of my cream products this year, and I don't know why I put 2 powder blushes into my Project 10 pan. So I've been trying to get some progress on my cream ones, and it does help that blush last longer because I don't find it really lasts all day, at least not in the summer heat when I'm, kind of out and about and sweating. It doesn't really last 12 hours, at least on me, so I find if I do wear a cream blush underneath it, it helps it last longer. And I still am working on my Be a Bombshell Smooth Criminal Powder just to set everything and kind of mattify everything. This is the Sephora Smoothing and Brightening Concealer. I think last week I was using my Bare Minerals one. This week I'm using this one. I have been using this, I feel like, for the majority of the year. I've used this every single day. It was only in the last couple weeks that I really stopped using it. I'm using a different one. I am just so anxious for this to be used up. I'll be so excited when I try to click it and nothing comes out. So I found that, in my weekly makeup baskets, what I've ended up doing is kind of telling you about what I'm going to do this week, and then also what I actually did in the last week, because if you don't know, I'm doing an internship right now where I kind of switch where I am at every 2 or 4 weeks, so I feel like what I'm doing is always changing and the makeup I'm using is always changing. So the first 2 weeks I was kind of in a clinical setting, the second 2 weeks I was on a farm, these 2 weeks I've just been in a really casual setting, and the next 2 weeks I'll be back to a clinical, more professional setting. But last week I did go to a concert, and this week I do have some events at nighttime. So what I wore for that last week and I want to wear again this week is the Born This Way foundation. I got this sample in nude. I got 2 samples, one a little lighter and one a little darker. So this is the darker one I got, and I wore this and I loved it last weekend. It was so beautiful. I would love to pick this up at some point. I might get that in my Ulta haul with my Ulta points. It's on my list of things to consider, but I'm going to use this again. I have some plans this weekend, so I'll probably bring this with me. Also, what I wore last weekend for the concert I went to was the ColourPop Metamorphosis quad, and I'd used all the shades in this before, but never all together, and so that was the first time I really, made a whole look using only this. So I put the white shimmer shade, hopefully you can see the colors, in the inner corner. I put this one in the crease. I put the dark matte brown all over my lid, and then I put this transforming shade that's kind of a duochrome with a blue and brown all over the lid, and it was so pretty. So I am going out to another event this Saturday, so I am going to pack this and bring it with me. I don't know if I'll end up using it, but I'm going on a road trip for the weekend. It's very short, but I'm really excited about it. So yeah, so I may be wearing this again as well. And another thing I wore that night I went out was this sample of Urban Decay Afterglow 8-Hour Powder Blush. And I did end up ordering some nail polish from the clearance section of Sephora, and I got this with that order, so I'll talk about that in my I'm Gonna Know By update. But I used the shade Score, and this was a really pretty, I'll try to do a little swatch. I don't want to waste any of it, but hopefully you can kind of see that. It's just kind of a pink shade with a gold shimmer to it, and it was so beautiful. The formula was great. I really enjoyed it. I don't really think I need this shade. I was looking at Temptalia, and I have 2 of the shades on her dupe list. One was a Too Faced Peach something. I think that's the Too Faced blush I have. It could be one of their new ones though. I should probably double check that. But it's also pretty similar to NARS Orgasm, which I do have, but it is in Minnesota right now, so otherwise I would do a little comparison for you guys. But yeah, so I don't think I need this particular shade, but I would love to try some of the other shades. I do want to try these 2. They look a little out there to me. I don't really have anything like them though, so who knows, maybe I'll fall in love with the purple blushes. Anyway, for most days I'm going to be sticking with my Lorac Pro. So I kind of came up with a new look using this, and the eyeshadow base I've been using with it is the NYX Infinite Shadow Stick here in Almond. Excuse me, I have some swatches from another video, but that is that. And so I've been wearing this all over the lid, and then using taupe in the crease, garnet on the outer third of my lid, and the light bronze on the inner third, and kind of blending that a little bit over garnet to make it a little less intense, but or less dark, I guess. It's not very intense on the lids, I don't think. But yeah, I've really been liking that, and then using a little bit of nude or white in the inner corner. I just hit myself in the face with this. So that's the look I've been wearing a lot this week. I'm actually not wearing it right now. This morning I had eyeliner fail, and so I quickly, had to start my makeup over and just did something really simple. So this is just Righteous from the Pulp Fiction palette all over the lid, taupe in the crease with a little sable, white as a highlight, and then I put, I think, nude all over it on top. So that's kind of also my go-to really fast, casual, almost no makeup look. But yeah, so that is the look I've been wearing every day from Lorac Pro. And then if I don't use the Metamorphosis quad, I'll probably do my look with Pewter and Mauve this weekend when I'm out and about. So I've been really making a lot of progress. I'm not really going to show you how much is left with my Noir black eyeliner. And that's because I finally was able to do winged liner with a pencil liner. I have never been able to do that. I don't know if it's just, I think it's just the ones that I've tried to do it with have just been too creamy, so even when they're sharpened to a really fine point, and as soon as it kind of, touches your skin, a really creamy eyeliner kind of just becomes thicker. It's hard to get a really fine point, I find, at least with a creamy eyeliner. So this one I found works really well. It isn't very dark though, so I usually go over it with a black eyeshadow from the Lorac Pro, which helps it stay a little longer, I think, and not fade as much, because this just isn't the best black eyeliner that I've ever used. I find it fades a bit and it isn't very dark. So that's how I've been using that, and then I've been using my Marc Jacobs highlighter in Blacker to actually do my waterline, and I like both of these in my waterline. Actually, neither one gets on my contacts or messes with those, and a lot of the other ones I've tried to line my waterline with have, or not my waterline, my tight line, have really messed with that. So in my waterline I've been using my nude one, but I am really looking forward to using these up. I think the Nora one will be gone pretty soon, but the Blacker one has a little bit of a ways to go. This week I'm going to just be using my Urban Decay Perversion Mascara. I've had this open for quite a few months, and I've decided I'm just going to toss it when I move at the end of this week and open up a different one. So I just thought I would, use up as much as I can this week. I have noticed that it's a little bit kind of clumpier and stickier, which isn't the best, so just thought I'd give it a last couple days before I throw it away. And for my brows, I've been using the IT Cosmetics brow pencil and the clear brow gel from Anastasia. I've really been wanting to make a dent in this. This one is it's a lighter brown than the other brow product I kind of have in my rotation, which is the Too Faced Universal Brunette. So I find this one is better in the summer. My hair does in the sun has a little bit warmer, lighter brown to it, but in the fall and the winter I really like to dye it a darker, kind of cooler brown. So I decided to kind of get as much out of this as I can now, because it matches better now than it will in the fall. So I'll probably switch over to the Too Faced Ultimate or Universal Brunette stuff once I dye my hair. And then, like I said, I've been trying to get through my cream blushes, but I've also been trying to kind of get through all my cream products. I really want to make a good effort to do that with the rest of 2015 and into 2016. So the next thing kind of on my radar is this cream highlighter from Becca, and it is in Opal. So this one is, pretty close to my skin tone, so it's not quite as dramatic. I also have it in the shade Pearl, which is white, which is a little more intense on me at least. So this one I can wear every day. It's really kind of a nice everyday highlight, so I've been trying to incorporate this into my everyday routine as well. And then I will be sticking to my Project 10 Pan and Finish 15 by Halloween lip colors. I have the NARS Rakugian lip pencil, which I haven't been wearing the last week, and I probably won't wear the rest of this week, but I've been wearing my Makeup Forever lipstick in N9, which is in my purse, so I never have it to show you guys. And then I also got this as a Sephora Point Perk a few weeks ago at the beauty brunch or whatever they called it. It was a 100-point perk, which I thought was really cool, and it is from Kat Von D. It's a Studded Kiss lipstick in the shade Lovecraft, and this is a matte pink, and I've worn this a few days as well. I really like that, so I have added that in a little. And then I've also just been wearing my Fresh Sugar Lip Treatment in Rosé. That's what I have on my lips right now. Just it's very casual, very subtle, and it does have SPF in it, and I'm getting through that pretty quickly. I'm almost done, so I really want to use that up as well. So yeah, I think that's everything I have to talk about. So I did kind of want to say that I'm not sure what my filming schedule is going to be for the next couple weeks, or I guess my uploading schedule. Like I mentioned, I'm going on a road trip this weekend, and I usually film on the weekends. And then, so I'm not going to have any chances to film this weekend, and then I am moving when I get back. I'll either be moving at the beginning of the week or the end of the week. I'm not really going to find out until the end of the weekend if my new place is ready yet, or if I'm going to be staying with a friend for a week. So I kind of will be shuffled around all around this week, so I'm not sure I'll be able to film a lot, but I will try to get back to normal scheduling once I am in my new place and all settled in. So thank you guys so much for watching and bearing with me the past few months with my crazy schedule, and I will see you guys soon.